I'm Denise, a licensed therapist with 25 years of experience studying toxic behavior.
And I'm Joanne, a reality TV obsessed fan with absolutely zero regrets about it,
We were college roommates.
which means we have been having this exact conversation for over 30 years. The only difference now is that there's champagne in our glasses instead of beer.
Every week, we sit down and break down the drama, the chaos, and the toxic behavior you can't stop watching.
And Denise will tell you what is actually going on beneath the surface.
This is Charmingly Toxic.
So join us in a glass and let's get into it.
Hey, Joanne.
Hi, Denise.
It feels like it's Friday and it's only Thursday.
Yeah, which is a nice thing.
Cheers. And I want to ask you, well, cheers first.
Cheers first. Clink, clink.
Did you watch Love Island at all? I have not gotten a chance.
Yes, we watched both episodes. There's one girl who just graduated from Kennesaw State with a nursing degree, which is
Yes,
right
okay.
near here.
So I saw like the first 10 minutes.
Yes.
So I saw that. And she's the only white girl.
I don't know, but she looks insane. She looks like she would kidnap and murder your puppy. Crazy. Like if you cross her, if you're a boy.
I thought she had a weave on, or like the bangs looked like a weave or a wig. And I'm like, girl, you're going to be sweating to death in that. Why are you wearing it? And she just didn't look very bright, but she has to be smart if she's a nurse.
Yeah.
And then the one lady who's a track medalist.
The Paralympian.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
She's intense too. Like she looks like you don't want to cross her.
Yeah, I only saw the girls. I didn't see the guys.
I think she could kick half of the boys' ass. Yeah, it's good learning who everyone is and, how many 3 people already got kicked off.
Oh, God. Leah told me one person got kicked off, but I didn't know that the other.
It's definitely more than one. It's either 2 or 3.
So what nights is it on?
Every night.
Oh, it's on every night? I thought it was only on like 4 or 5.
No. So normally Wednesdays is, maybe it's Thursdays that are off. Well, it started Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I think Saturday they do a recap of the week, and that's what Sierra's gonna co-host.
Oh, okay.
After
I really
Sunday,
like
whatever.
Ariana's brown hair.
I think it's pretty on her. I do think, like, for Love Island, I love her long blonde extensions, but I think she looks pretty as a brunette.
And what was with the opening? Do they always do like a lip sync stupid dance?
It's pretty bad, huh?
That was horrible. I did not like her hair in that.
If anyone's on the fence, like, this isn't your show. If you can't get past that, because guess what?
I was like, this is so bad. And the whole time I'm watching it, I'm like, how long did it take them to film that intro?
Oh, I bet it was many takes.
It was all in different settings and like, oh my gosh, that must have taken all day.
At least. And you know how hot it is there. And I've seen 2 posts. Well, one that really resonated with me is putting Love Island on at 9 p.m. is elder abuse. I co-sign that.
Definitely will not be watching that live.
No. Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay. All right. So what gossip you have for us?
Light on the gossip this week. I don't know what's going on, but Andy Cohen has a boyfriend.
Okay. I saw the pictures. They look
Mhm.
amazing together. He's hot. Who is he?
I don't know, but I'll be able to find out in 30 seconds probably.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of page 6. They're all over Andy Cohen.
I mean, he looks so great in those pictures and he looks like shit in the reunion. Like he looks
God.
so bad.
Defeated. How many hours were they there? What else? West and Amanda were in Italy, blah, blah, blah. They were in Taormina, which I think must be insane now after White Lotus.
Oh, yeah.
It was already very crowded and expensive.
And hot. Yeah. No thanks.
And Mia from Southern Hospitality did the dirty deed with Mr. West Wilson.
Okay. So before she was just saying she just kissed him?
She just said they fooled around. So she's
Okay.
like, where did I lie? I didn't lie. I said we fooled around.
Okay. We're going to get into this as we get into the reunion, but Amanda is like, oh my God, how many people has he been with since?
And then there was a rumor with him and Sally. I don't know if it actually happened, but also there was a rumor that Kyle kissed Sally. But they said Mia told Sally, and Leva said, yeah, I heard you say it. You should get some of that, Sally. It's good.
I'm like hating Leva on Southern Hospitality. Well, not hating her, not liking her, but also get a stylist. Every week, her outfits get worse. Like, your boobs should not be on display, or whatever those tops are that she's wearing are horrible.
Yeah. I don't know. Charleston, maybe. Fly in a stylist from New York or LA or something.
What is that look? And also, I've heard rumblings on other podcasts that she's like not great.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, anyway, all right. So, Summer House reunion part 2.
Woo!
I didn't think like we were going to get more crazy, but it did.
I know. Remember, I texted you. I thought 3 parts. It's going to be lame the first 1.5, but no.
No. Okay. You want to start?
Yeah, it opens with Amanda's reaction to the verbal slap from Sierra, and she's all sad. Long, silent, awkward pause, and then KJ just chimes in saying how his dad was a player and a habitual liar. And like you could see, like Wes and Amanda, obviously they're on something, beta blockers or way stronger, but didn't he seem like he was just disassociating with his body being there at the moment? Because he's like, yeah, we should have a conversation. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I think he just minimizes everything in his mind. Like, yeah, okay. I think she was dissociating, but KJ bringing that up, it really landed with all of the women except for Amanda. But I think there's part of Amanda that's processing it. Again, I wonder what Amanda's dad is like.
And then Wes tells KJ, I'll apologize to you again, but then he doesn't apologize. Did you catch that? He
No.
actually doesn't, but he just says, I'll apologize to you again. That's not an apology.
I wrote KJ said maybe at some point, but like not now. Like, no, we're not having anytime soon.
Sierra calls out Amanda and Wes just using the right buzzwords, like, I see you and I hear you. And, Sierra.
And so Andy says, he appreciates those conversations that they had when filming about dating out of your race. And Sierra says she believed him then and she believed Amanda then, but not now. And I just think they're so dumb. I just think Amanda is so dumb. Like, to think, I really did mean that. And like, Sierra's going to believe you.
Right. It really hurt me that I hurt you so hard. No, it didn't. I just think like Amanda, I guess it's more West's fault because he knew Amanda was about to get the Ariana treatment with Kyle being so awful during Summer House. Man, did she screw, like is West Wilson worth it?
I mean, she's got to be asking herself that. I think she does, but then I think he manipulates around it for her to like him again. But I don't know why. She's like dead weight to him. I don't know.
Maybe Frank Petula was like, I'll fucking kill you.
You're a dead man.
I'll let Kyle get away with too much. I'm not doing that again. Kyle has to convince Wes to go after Amanda.
Oh, that was the saddest display of truth. Wes literally sitting there like a dumbass, like doesn't care. The whole cast is like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you not going after her? Poor Kyle was like, I'll go, like someone go help her, somebody. And he just still was like kind of stuck in frozen mode.
Well, then you're going to talk bad about me if I leave. Like, that's all he cares about is what the public thinks of him. That's it.
Lindsay kind of going off, like, I never left the set in all the 10 years I've been on the show and people have like gone after me like crazy. I've never, ever left. And so then when Wes does go to see Amanda, he's like, you can cry on stage if you want to, like implying it's not a good look for you to go off stage, so don't do it again.
Yeah. And then conflicting stories. Andy, I guess, said she was gone for more than 20 minutes. Lindsay said she was gone for like an hour before she came back. And then I felt bad because then they're like, okay, bye, Levi. I'm like, did we even get it? What happened? Because she was there with Bailey, whatever. And then they bring in Dara, right? After the season starts. And then they bring in Sabrina. Like, what did Levi do? I demand justice for Levi. I like her. I like Dara too. I don't like Sabrina.
I think Dara and Sabrina just somehow caught the camera's eye more, which I don't agree. Like, I like Levi way better than either.
Yeah.
But Dara slayed it on this reunion.
Yeah, she really did. And West agreed with her.
Oh, yes. What did she say? Oh, well, first I want to go back to they take a break at some point. Amanda's not coming back out on
Right.
set, right? And Kyle says he's struggling. He's trying to keep his anger in check. And what he's most focused on right now is that West is a liar. And he brings up Miha again. And that's when we see originally that he says he's reached out to her and has been talking to her. And so, yes, then we see her at the end of the episode on the phone. So, and then we see the commercial with Sierra and Ariana not answering their phones buzzing. That was for Sonic, right? That was a cute commercial.
I know. Actually, last week, it's funny. I wrote it down. I didn't say it, but like I fast forward through commercials less because when I keep it on Bravo, because I'm like, it's the Bravo celebrity. They're so smart.
Right, I know. And Lindsay's still back with her hair commercials, so good for her.
Yeah.
So Dara comes out. So when Andy was asking them about their relationship, she said something like they were on and off for 10 months or up and down.
I saw a post that Mia actually said she needs to break up with him when he went for in-treatment
Okay.
therapy.
Because
I don't know. I didn't read deeper into it, but Mia really does look out for that kid, which is really nice. But obviously they're back together now, which is great.
Yeah, and it sounded like he was homeless or something and was living with Sierra at some point.
Yeah.
Like not managing his money.
I know someone said like love him, love him, love him. He probably shouldn't be on reality TV.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so at all. Especially if he can't manage the money coming in or he doesn't have good discernment on who's a money manager. I don't know. So Andy's like, okay, Dara, like, what's your take on this? You dated West. And what does she say? You like to come across as a good guy, but you treat the women you are with like they are expendable. And West, he says, yeah, I agree. What a dick. And then they're like, why is Amanda not here? She needs to hear this. And then Kyle's like, I'm going to go get her. And then she comes out and they have Dara repeat it again, right?
Yeah.
Dara says the biggest pattern in his life is it's the West show and it will always be the West show. He doesn't prioritize the women he's with like he does other people in his life. He wants someone who will mold and fold and fit into his life without complaint. Sierra's like, well, that's you, Amanda. Spot on.
Yeah, so West is like Kyle 2.0 basically. And that's what Amanda said originally. She loved it that, Kyle lights up the room and everyone, like smiles when he comes in and he's just the life of the party. And so, that was really what led to your breakup, that he couldn't temper that to be in the relationship. And so you're going to go after West.
Yeah, and Andy like nailed it. Like, okay, so you went from the Kyle show to the West show. You could just see her sitting there like, what? She doesn't know what to think. Is it too like, I always wanted, when she was first on Summer House, like season 1, 2, they said she had a share house with her college friends or something, or her friends. Like, okay. But those friends never came over. That's when the Workus twins were there and whatever. Like, I wonder what that circle of friends was like, or if she was always the girl that had to be with the most popular guy.
I know. I've seen a lot of requests for Amanda's childhood friends to speak up.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
No way.
On Threads. Yeah. I don't know that anyone has yet, but yeah, people are like, please tell us what she was like.
Yeah. I would love to hear. I would love to know what she was like.
Going back and seeing her reactions to Luke when Luke was in the house, and remember she freaked out because he didn't answer a question or something, and she started bashing crap all over the kitchen.
I wonder if she was like on drugs.
Maybe. I don't know.
Did we know where she went to college? Was she in a sorority?
No. She had to have been, right?
Right?
I would think so.
And then Kyle, so Andy's like, wouldn't it be ironic, if she went from the Kyle show to the West show? And Kyle's like, well, the Kyle show wasn't that bad. I was like, dude, it was real bad.
Sir, I beg your pardon. It's documented.
You're terrible. Some of this I didn't write too much down. He was like back and forth, recapping with the guys and kind of talking to them, talking to Jesse.
Young Jesse, he called them. Jesse just wants a girlfriend.
And then Amanda says, or Andy asks, like, with Jesse and Sierra flirting, did it cross the line? And she's like, well, because we were bed bugs, it kind of did. And Amanda's like, well, we're all super flirty with each other. It's weird. I'm like, is that covering the skinny dipping in Italy?
You're right. Yeah. Did I mention this before? Someone said that They think Amanda hoped that Ben would be her rebound, but that didn't work out because he had Sabrina. And then
I saw that in the beginning of the season. I was like, she really likes him.
she loves the flirting and she hates Sierra because Sierra's, everyone's like, over Sierra. Well, Amanda, you're married. Like, you're a beautiful girl, but you're married. Like, you can't expect these guys to flirt. So she loved it when Jesse Solomon would comment on the picture. Like, she loved that stuff.
You know, I was reading on Facebook too, all of this stuff he said last episode, or maybe this episode, about how like they were in a sexless marriage, they never had sex, hadn't had sex in 7 years or whatever. And I was like starting to believe it a little bit, but then people were like, didn't they have some pregnancy scares? She was trying to get pregnant, she couldn't, all that. I was like, oh yeah, so that's a big lie that Kyle's like trying to create, of like, we never had sex.
He said the entire marriage, 4 years. And so people said that was the pregnancy scare was a fake.
Remember when she did all those ovulation kits or something, or she went
There's
to get
no
her.
way they did not have sex
Yeah,
their
give me a
entire
break.
marriage.
No one's believing that.
Yeah. They go to Carl. Soft bar is profitable, which is nice to hear. That it's not making a ton of money, but it's making money.
Oh, and Jesse sings there sometimes.
Jesse sings there. Kyle DJs. Maddie from Southern Hospitality DJ'd there.
I mean, I could see Jesse being like a bar singer, kind of like in Rosie's husband.
We're on the same exact wavelength.
Like,
Yes.
I could see that. I could see him on the White Lotus, like playing the piano at some restaurant, and
Right.
for sure, that's like, I could see that. Not as a recording artist, but piano bar player, yes. Yeah, Rosie's husband, so bad, so
God.
bad. Okay. So they break for lunch. Amanda says she's so tired of everyone saying, but you're married, but you're married. And she said he treated me like shit on and off camera, and he's going to sit there and cry while he was making out with other people and going on dates, but no one gives a shit about that. And that is true.
Right.
And people are forgetting so fast that he's a total a-hole. And then she says, to Wes, they are making me feel stupid for trusting you. And like, that's so annoying. And that is her way of being like, reassure me. And he didn't. He did not.
What a disaster. I mean, like, if she gets out soon enough, she might still get some of the Ariana treatment. If she can get out and be like, what was I thinking? I'm such an idiot. She's playing this all wrong. Like,
she
oh
really
my
believes
God.
what he says.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Poor thing. I did see something. Did you see this? That Carl came out and said, like, Kyle doesn't do drugs. Like, yeah, he stays up all night, but he's just a drinker. Like, I've never seen him do drugs, which I thought was nice.
Okay.
Especially since Kyle outed Carl.
Cocaine Carl. Yeah, I tend to believe Carl. Yeah.
Yeah. And I still think Wes and Amanda's plan was to take Kyle down. I still go back to that thumbs up when he cursed her out. Like, that was their setup. And he just, even Carl clocked it too. Like, the way West hugs her and where his hands are on her body, like, it's not appropriate. Especially it's your friend's wife. Forget about it's a married woman. Like, it's your friend's wife. It's just.
Do you think this goes back? Like, we talked about this before about West wanting to be the number one guy in the group.
Jack Taylor.
And so, like, I'm in competition with Kyle, so I'm also going to get your girl.
Maybe.
That's yuck. Even saying that out loud. Like, I want people to like me more than Kyle. I want to be, like, the best guy on the show. Ugh.
Yeah, which one seeks treatment first, West or Amanda?
Amanda.
Yeah, I think so.
Amanda can't cope with this. She's going to slowly unravel. So this is at the end, and Sierra goes in the dressing room and calls Miha and gives her a recap. And she's like, West and Amanda don't even act like they like each other. And she's taking the brunt of it, and he's not really defending her. And, you know, just to see, I wish Dara was in on that conversation too, like, because this would be the three of them talking about who this guy really is. And we're seeing some show happening on stage. And then we see Wes saying to Amanda, do you want me to hop in more? She says, no, I have to at least attempt to speak for myself.
And he says, don't be snippy.
Yeah.
And then he said,
you act like someone being cornered. Don't do that. And then she asks him, can I do better? Like, he's already telling her what to do.
And no offense, he's never done well on any of these reunions.
No.
Why are you actively seeking advice from him? So then I read this. He didn't want to get fired for not dating in the Bravo sphere.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what he said to Miha.
Right.
That's just gross.
That sounds like some bullshit that he made up, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's because that's not true. So Kyle comes in and says, can you define when you were exclusive? And then, yeah, she goes into it. He would call her his girlfriend, but we weren't in a public relationship. We were in a private relationship.
Bravo sphere, right?
Yeah, she was at his house every weekend. I was like, did Ben think that too? Like, did Ben think I will get fired unless I'm dating someone on the cast? And that's why he didn't
Well,
bring up Sabrina?
remember the new girl last season that came with Lexi? They edited her out because she had a boyfriend.
Oh.
So I could see where they'd be a little
Gun
worried.
shy, yeah. But the girls they edit out don't have big personalities. I mean, they obviously want people within the cast dating
Yeah.
or
But like,
hooking
how
up.
do you personality compete with Lindsay Hubbard? That's really tough.
Yeah. Yeah, very hard. And Paige was a super strong personality. Hannah was, all the other girls who've been a little bit softer have been exited. I don't know how Sierra got to stay around so long. Probably because she's just stunning.
Drop dead gorgeous, yeah.
So yeah, so then we see Kyle kind of suggesting like that he wants, when they go back out on set, he wants to call Miha or have her live from video or something.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll do that?
I don't know. I kind of
That would
hope.
be kind of wonderful.
Yeah, the first two parts did not disappoint.
No.
Not like a lot of the other three-parters.
Hopefully she does make an appearance on screen at the reunion.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of think Andy would be down for it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do In the City.
Well, Amanda with West and Sierra, and these are my best friends, and blah, blah, blah. And then the producers editing the confessionals to say, okay, let's talk about this now. So they
Oh,
showed
yeah,
what you
yeah.
said then, and then they're like, oh, let's go ahead and refresh this confessional. And she didn't really say much, but
I mean, the producers and the editors have got to be annoyed that they have to like recalibrate this whole fucking thing. And it's very frustrating to watch. Like I said last week, I get annoyed. Like, wait, where are we in this? Like, who knows what and who doesn't and who's hooked up? Like, I can't stand it.
yeah. And we talked about like Andy was pretty pissed off, it seems like. Lindsay, Lindsay goes on this date with this Frank guy. Do you know who his ex is?
Okay, I read it somewhere, but I don't remember. Who is it?
Kelly Dodd.
What? No, I didn't see that.
He apparently bartended on Watch What Happens Live when they were dating one time back in the day, drinking his rosé like a man with no socks and loafers. I don't know.
I mean, he must like women with a very, very strong personality. So Lindsay would fit that, but I think he's kind of gross. Like he's attractive, but something about him is like,
There's something skeevy.
yeah.
I agree. Yeah, like on paper, great looking guy, but something. I don't know.
Wow, Kelly Dodd. He's way younger than her, right? Or is he old? I don't know. I don't know how old he is. He could be 60 for all I know.
Whatever. They call Kenny's and Lindsay fight continues. He calls the girls Lindsay's minions.
Okay, so let's talk about this. What's her name? Yvonne? No, who was
Yeah.
the one where they were sitting down at the park, the three of them, and she was like saying to,
Yeah.
it was Lexi, Kenny's girlfriend, and the facialist lady,
Right.
the med spa lady. And she was saying like, oh, Kenny says like there's no spark, or I was like, oh my God, this is great TV right now. Cause she was kind of freaking out and like she just moved in.
Right. Across the country
Yeah.
with her dog.
And we see clips of him kind of being like a dick about her trying to like fit her stuff in the apartment. And then she calls a closet person and he's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You could tell he got the ick right away. Like, nope. Okay, I got to end this immediately. This poor woman.
Well, they're still together, Danielle said.
Really?
So they got past it, but he's a dick. I just got mad because on the Chiron said they were in NoHo and then they're in Washington Square Park, clearly. Anyway.
Label
so.
it right.
Yeah, he wasn't sure if there was a spark. Amanda signs a year lease. What, like, my question to you is, do you really think there was no intimacy in the marriage and that Kyle had to stray if that were true?
I think there was not enough intimacy for him, but also if you remember in Summer House, Like he would get so wasted and come home and just like want to have sex. And she's like, you can't finish. And like, it takes too long. And I just like really annoying. And so he seems like maybe he's that type of guy, like, you know?
Yeah.
So I think he was probably also getting it somewhere else. But what was in it for Amanda? I don't think he's good in bed, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
I still think that Lindsay and Kenny are going to keep fighting. And I think everyone is circling around to see who really has the most power on the show. Is it Kyle and Lindsay? Like, I think they're already trying to position themselves for season 2, what side they need to be on, and how to get screen time and be contentious. And so I think Kenny is doing that. And Lindsay's
Yeah.
like, yeah, dude, like, I'm calling the shots if you're coming back or not.
Yeah. And I thought of something you said last week about Lindsay kind of icing out Danielle from filming and not wanting to film with her. And I thought maybe that's why Carl isn't on In the City, but I bet you he will be because now they're reconciled and they're friendly again.
Yeah.
And they had a sweet moment at the reunion. I thought she was very complimentary of him.
Very. That was very good of her. Nice PR move.
Yeah.
So is she a producer also or just Kyle?
Good question. I don't know.
I think she must be.
I hope so for her.
Yeah. We'll see. Okay. Rhode Island. My big takes on this are fucking Rosie's husband. Is this guy for real? This is his job. He sucks. He sucks at his job. And everyone's like, oh my God, he's so great. He's such a great entertainer. I'm like, he can't sing and he doesn't sound like Frank Sinatra. So please, I hope this is not your bread and butter.
It was one of those I was listening like, oh, come on, roll that note or whatever. Like, and it was just not happening.
Yeah.
But I loved the editing because all the girls are fighting at the table and the singing's going on in the background. I thought that was a plus.
And she said she's been to that show like 5,000 times. I would have been like, dude, I've seen that twice. I'm not going back. It's not that good.
Bad case of Lyme disease or something. I can't.
So everyone online is kind of saying, okay, what drugs was Liz on in this episode? What was she doing? So people were saying benzos and alcohol. Whatever it was, she was a scary bitch.
My God. Joe Ellen, good for you. Like, still trying to say that poor Alicia was crying the entire time.
I know. And Liz did not give a shit. Like she was doubling down, tripling down on how much she did not care. And I was like, what is actually going on here? Because you were saying, okay, she has some allegiance to Alicia's family and she doesn't want to make them look bad, but something else is definitely happening.
It's bigger than that.
Bigger. We have not seen Liz be this vocal about not liking Joellen.
Mm-hmm.
And then like to pull her hair, push her seat.
And then say, I did not do that. How dare you say that I did that? When you clearly did. We all saw it.
Yeah. She's like got a crazy side.
She's very scary.
Very. Yeah. Do you think Ashley and this guy Jared are coming back for season 2?
What's going on there? Like, he seems so disinterested.
Yeah. You could see her trying. And he's like, I don't care if we're filming. I don't care if we have drinks at Audrey's. I don't care in general.
Yeah.
At all.
It's a little sad because I like her. And my God, if you saw their whole backstory and what she went through to finally get this guy, and now he's just a doofus. And
well, it sounds like she's trying to hang on and get him invested in the relationship. And he's like, that's what I said a few episodes ago. Like, I don't think they're going to last.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to last on the show. Like, this can't be the storyline.
Right.
So they're going to turn Audrey's into a bar? Like, what?
Well, at the end, Rula implies that Joellen cheats on her husband because Joellen had the video evidence. Kelsey calls her Bill boyfriend Hercules. Oh,
barf.
God. He was celibate for a year to wait for her, but then the other guy's still paying for everything.
Okay, that's not true. No.
Yeah, right.
Probably he was maybe taking too many steroids to like, do anything. That's his celibacy. I'm not sure. Do you think Joellen cheats or has cheated?
I don't know. I can't picture her husband right now.
It seems to be like in their blood, all of them, like in the Rhode
Oh, the
Island.
husband with the sister. Okay. I don't know.
It just seems to be part of the culture almost.
It seems like it's too small of an area to get away with it if you are cheating.
But they all seem to still do it. All of them, right? All of them except Ashley.
I don't know.
I think it's just a way of life there, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe it's so boring there that you have. So, what do you think is going to happen with Liz? Do you think there's going to be some violence or
I
some
don't know.
more
Like
aggression?
it's heading down a path that's a little scary. You think Dolores will be like, pull your shit together.
And why is Dolores like siding with her?
They
Like
have the
Dolores
same.
always sides with the bully.
Yeah.
Even when you're like, this makes no sense or this person's in the wrong, she will defend a bully.
Yeah.
So I wonder what's their relationship is like, how they know each other, how long they've known each other. Because Dolores is very loyal to a fault. So do you think they're going to bring Dolores back?
I don't know. I said this last week, but she alluded to the fact that she thinks Rosie's the reason why she didn't get more screen time. But they're filming Jersey. I don't know. How's she going to do both, you know?
I mean, it seems like Liz has more power with the cast than Rosie.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of strange.
All right. The Valley. Okay, let's start with Brittany's disgusting boyfriend, who looks like a troll, clearly a grifter, also, but like a low-level grifter.
She's already like, there's a million red flags. You have a child, like, get him out of your life. You're not into him. He's a
No.
jerk.
Yeah.
She lent him money, and great, he brought her flowers. She's like, with the money that I gave him, she's giving this guy money. What the hell, Brittany?
Mm-mm. And I think he picked up those prescriptions and took them, probably sold them. I really do. I really do. She's not the brightest when she comes to choosing people. And later on in the episode, the boys are trying to call her a bully. Like, this girl is not smart enough to be a bully, but she's like the kindest, most forgiving person. I'm not going with that narrative.
And I loved Schwartz for standing up and saying, Brittany went along with it with Jax because Jax wasn't actively attacking her.
Right.
She
It
was
was like,
just happy that she wasn't being attacked. And I was like, good for you, Schwartz.
yeah. And they're like, Schwartz, don't say anything. You know he's gonna. You know he's gonna tell Brittany. He's gonna. For all good reason, Jax and Janet, this guy Danny is an alcoholic. He is. We see him in the episode sneaking alcohol again.
And lying.
And lying.
And then lies again in the previews for next week.
He doesn't even like try that hard to really hide it. I mean, the camera's right there.
I'm excited actually to see where this path leads.
And the other thing I noted was Nia. I don't know if it was her agenda or his, but let's film a scene together where we talk about how we have fun together when we drink together. And then let's have a scene with us going out and having drinks and you being a good dad at the same time. Like, do they think we're that stupid?
How miserable did he look? When she's like, can you wear the baby? And she's probably like, this is what we agreed to. Why are you rolling your eyes and making a face and acting like it's a problem when we clearly said this was our plan for this filming scene and you're screwing it up?
Yeah, like we're doing this to protect your image. Please play along.
And he's acting like he wants another baby.
And she was kind of acting that way too. I was like, girl.
Well, yeah, she starts the episode by saying like 90% of the time when we drink, we have fun. I'm like, eek.
Yeah. My dad used to tell me like 10% can still be a really big 10% that overshadows a lot. That 10% of the time that he's a dick.
Yeah. Here, if Jax is attacking Danny, he's not attacking.
What'd you think about Brittany's plastic surgery reveal?
I do not need to see someone's drains on TV.
Exactly.
So gross.
That was really gross.
I mean, love it, like show your reality, but there's got to be a line. I didn't need to see that.
Were you shocked that all that she did show when she took off her garment?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, she was so emotional. Like there was so much underneath that than just, a tummy tuck, like a mommy makeover. There was so much more to
Right.
this, and just her kind of shedding all of these negative connotations or that Jax would say about her and have about her body and how ugly she was post having a baby.
Right. Stretch marks and you look like a tree trunk and then she's got this new guy. Like, what are you doing, babe? Come
Just
on.
don't date for a while. I think it's that Southern thing too, though, that like you're only a successful woman if you are in a relationship and have children. Like she doesn't know that she could just be a mom for a while.
Yeah. But I was happy for her because, yeah, that was, I mean, it was a lot to see.
I'm guessing, from living, well, you live down here too. I'm guessing that her mom and her grandma and her aunts are like, we just want to see you with a good man.
Yeah.
Like that would complete the picture. Just get a good man. That's all
Yeah.
you need.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe wait 5 years.
You have to buy off your ex-husband. Just chill for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, Zach's housewarming. Why would he have that party? Denise, why? What
so
did
funny.
they force him to do that?
This looks like a cleaner version of a frat house. It was bad.
The furniture, he doesn't have a wine opener. Then why are you having a party if you can't even open a bottle of wine?
Well, because he had hard alcohol. That's all they want to drink. Yeah, the whole sitting on the chairs, the solo cups, the Domino's pizza.
Lacey going, ugh. That was amazing. I kind of like her. Her confessionals are funny.
Her hair kills me.
Yeah.
It is killing me. It can't, that's got to be like all synthetic, right?
Probably.
It has to be.
Oh my God. But she's sweet to Isabella, which is nice.
Yeah, she was.
She was like, she's really trying with Michelle. Should I throw you a divorce party? And Michelle's like, no, don't do that.
Well, and then Michelle says like Lacey's tried to break up with Jesse like 100 times. And
she's like, guess what? He's proposing. He wants that money. And she's like, I'm never getting married again. Good for her. Guess what? She's on the show. Use that boy.
Yeah,
he
she
deserves
used
it.
him for sure because, yeah, she doesn't want to be with him.
No chance. But she's good to his daughter, which is nice.
And then we see them bring like some new friends back on the screen. Are these auditions? This Natalie that's friends with Michelle.
Yeah.
Like, do you think this is an audition?
I don't know. Maybe.
And then Kiana brings her friend.
The stand-ins in case someone gets caught doing something terrible.
Yeah.
Like replacement potential.
I think too that they're realizing too that they have to have, not every woman on the cast can be a mom.
Right.
Like the kids and the marriage kind of is dragging it down and they need some more energy, maybe of some single people.
Right. Like the postpartum stuff is great and it's so relatable and I love it, but you need to
balance it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I love, the only thing I wrote down from scenes is Janet comparing Danny to Charles Manson.
You know they are gonna go after her for that. She makes terrible analogies.
Like she can't get out of her own way, and it's too bad. And I feel bad because they are icing her out, and I hate that.
She does have moments where she seems like she could be fun and like a good fun friend.
Right.
But do not compare.
Right. Number one rule, Janet. Don't listen to Sheena. Whatever Sheena tells you is the right thing to do to stay on the show, do the opposite.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh my God. She has new music, apparently. Did you see that?
Sheena?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's telling her to record more music? Brock? So next week, we're done with Summer House.
Well, there's one more episode.
Yeah.
Love Island, like it needs to start getting good if there's anything more.
Yeah.
We could just make fun of like the really stupid stuff.
Yeah, of course. So we'll have one show drop.
All right.
Until next time.
All right. Cheers.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Charmingly Toxic. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow reality TV junkies. You can connect with me on Instagram at Charmingly Toxic and join the conversation in the Charmingly Toxic Facebook group. This podcast is for entertainment and educational purposes only. While I am a licensed therapist, I'm not diagnosing anyone here. Expect real talk, sarcasm, and a few clinical insights woven in along the way. If you're seeking support for a toxic relationship, please reach out to a licensed therapist or visit my website, dccounseling.org.